Hello everyone. I have a very special intro for all of you today. Part of the reason these videos are late coming out is because I wanted to wait until I could tell you all this. But here is the news. The Reiki apprenticeship will be paid off probably tomorrow. The money has been accrued to get it paid off totally and completely. It's just transferring into my bank account where tomorrow I'll be able to write a check and that will be completed. Thank you so much for all of your support, every single person who donated and every single person who stayed subscribed and who viewed and put up with all of my updates and requests for help along the way. Thank you, all of you for your patience and your support and your kindness. It's wonderful. I know we were at 66% last time, so you guys are probably wondering how we jumped to the end so quickly. I always told myself that, if where the Reiki can pay for itself, then that is going to help. I didn't want to be relying totally on people's donations to pay for that. And so somebody bought a 40 pack of Reiki sessions from me. And so now that that is bought and paid for, I can take that money and pay the rest of the apprenticeship off. And so now all I have to do is complete the work to finish up the apprenticeship program. And hopefully by the beginning of fall at the latest, I will be a Reiki master. So thank you all for your support, for your tolerance, for your patience. You will never have to hear another update about how far along we are on this. And be on the lookout because next week I do want to have some kind of celebratory contest. And so I do have some things rolling around in my mind, some ideas about what I want to do for a contest to celebrate the apprenticeship being totally and completely paid for. So that will be next week's intro. And now let's get on with your videos. Yay! Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of April 24th through the 30th. On Monday, the card that you have coming up, Aquarius, is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is just telling me that on Monday there is going to be some kind of decision that you are thinking through very well. This is not going to be something that you're just going to be deciding off the cuff. You are going to be giving great thought to it. And the reason is because the decision will impact more than just yourself. It will impact other people as well. And you want to make sure that you're making the best decision for everybody involved. On Tuesday, Aquarius, you do have the Three of Coins. Three of Coins just tells me you're going to be collaborating with somebody else on something on Tuesday. This can be a project at work, this can be band practice, can be a lot of different things in between and outside the realm of that, lots of different things. But collaborating with somebody else on something on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have my least favorite card showing up. This is the Three of Swords. To me, this is a card that does talk about heartache of some kind. I have also seen it manifest as physically somebody having heart issues. I don't consider myself to be a medical reader, but having said that, sometimes the cards will bring up stuff that maybe I don't really feel like I want to talk about. So if you notice yourself having any kind of heart symptoms on Wednesday, please make sure you get yourself to the doctor. I have actually had somebody once when I had a reading and the Three of Hearts or the Three of Swords came up, and I told them I felt, like there was some kind of heart issue, and I am kind of having that same feeling in my body that I did that time. Somebody actually emailed me saying that they were having symptoms. Was it serious? Should they go to the doctor? Don't waste your time doing that if you're having heart symptoms. Get yourself to the doctor. I am not the doctor. Not the doctor. You want a doctor in that situation, okay? Now, for others of you, this is not going to be physical, and I think for the minority of you only, this will be physical. But for some of you, this will be emotional. This is something that comes in that really does sort of tear at your heart emotionally on Wednesday. Sorry to say, I always hate to see that card for anybody. Don't wish that on my worst enemy. Not that I have any, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, let's look at Thursday. Here we do have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups just says, Aquarius, that you may be feeling down in the dumps. You basically are having a pity party. You're feeling sorry for yourself. So when I see this card, you know, pity parties really don't benefit anybody, even yourself. And so when I see this card, I really always try to advise, if you can look at the bright side, look at something going on that's positive. Don't pay so much attention to the negative if you can avoid it. Focus on what's going on that's good around you, even if it's just that the birds are chirping cheerfully, whatever it is. Focus on something positive so that you can move past this pity party energy and get on to something that is happiness making and productive, because pity parties, while they can seem very righteous, are not very happiness making. So let's just cut out the silliness and move on to the happiness, right? All right, let's look at Friday for you Aquarians. Seven of Cups coming up for you. This just means you have lots and lots and lots of options. And you're thinking about all those options. This is kind of the dreamer, daydreamer card. I also think of it too in this deck a little bit as really kind of the beginning of love attraction process, where you're kind of looking at, it would be so much better if da 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 da, or, you know, this would make things easier if da 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 da. And so you're just kind of daydreaming about, you know, what things will be like if da 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 actually happened, and you're looking at a bunch of different da 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 da's. Okay, so lots of options, and you're thinking about those options, about different ways that your life could be better or more satisfying for you. That's Friday. Let's look at Saturday. Here we have the Five of Clubs. Five of Clubs on Saturday just tells me that I feel like there's just a lot of distraction. A lot of distraction. There was somebody that I used to know a long, long, long time ago, and maybe this is more common than just this one person, but you know, birds are drawn to shiny things a lot of times, many of them. And so they'll kind of go after and check out these shiny things. And so I had a person that told me that once in my life, and he said he was like a bird, that he was drawn to any shiny thing that came by. It would get his attention. He had problems focusing. And so that kind of became like a catchphrase. He was actually in a class with me, and it kind of became a catchphrase when he had gotten distracted and the instructor called on him. He would just say, a shiny thing caught my attention. And so this is kind of what the Five of Clubs cards reminds me of. It reminds me of, you know, a situation where you have somebody that has to check out all the shiny things they feel compelled to, and there's a lot of shiny things coming into your life on Saturday. A lot of things that are compelling you to pay attention to them. So it's not a really great day for focusing or trying to get any one particular thing done. You may even go to bed at the end of the day saying, well, I put out a lot of fires, or, you know, I took care of a lot of bits and pieces of things, but you may not feel like you really were productive in any one thing or were able to focus very well on Saturday. Okay, so that's Saturday. Let's look at Sunday. Sunday we do have the Six of Coins showing up in reverse. This just means somebody is going to be asking you for some type of help. They could be asking you for help making some chocolate chip cookies. They could be asking you for $15,000. Who knows? But somebody's going to be asking you for some kind of help, and it will be up to you to decide if you want to fulfill their request or not. Okay, so that is your week, Aquarius. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I hope to see some of you here this week for Reiki sessions, some of you here this week for readings, and the rest of you I will see on the next video. Peace out.